Hello, my lovelies. Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. How are you? Happy Monday to you. I might be getting this out probably past midnight, so it's a Monday/Tuesday. So I hope you're well as you click here. Thank you for clicking here if you're brand new. I really do appreciate you for doing that. So what do we do here? Well, I will mark everything down in the description in terms of the times for your sign, but that will translate to the chapters. You'll be able to just scroll this video and find what you need here. And I will be reading from Aries to Pisces, and I will mark everything down below for you. It's all time-stamped. So we are just going to go quickly. It's just a sneak peek for this week. This is the energies for this week. When I do the weeklies, those are for the week ahead always. This is for the current week. So we'll go Aries to Pisces, and please, 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 my friends, stop watching tarot just for your sun sign. You don't have the whole picture. And the sun sign is really just your personality, right? So why don't you find you a free natal chart and find you somebody who can, you know, loosey-goosey translate that for you. You need at least your sun, moon, and rising. All right. Welcome to the newbies. I want to see you in the comments, please. Who are you? Are you going to stay? I hope you will. I hope you'll stay. This is a beautiful, fun, high-vibing tribe. All right, here we go. Aries, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oops. What have we got here? The Three of Wands. Not going to take it, though. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Aries, this is your sneak peek for this week. We're asking for the energy for this week for Aries. That was the Five of Wands I just looked at. Y'all, somebody's in indecision. Could be Aries to Pisces, but it could be you, Aries. Let's see. What's going on for Aries this week, please? Give me the energies for Aries this week. Aries, if you are interested in a private read, room over on Wizio. My Black Friday prices are still in effect until about the 15th, so go take a look, see if you're interested. I'm also reading for the first quarter of the year. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Aries. We have the Two of Cups in the upright, and we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody is going to have a conversation or wants to send a message or communicate something about their feelings. And how are we going to intertwine our lives? Somebody is feeling ungrounded is what I want to say. It feels like, what I want to say is it feels like it's something that you've never really done before. So it feels like this is, you're thinking about a person that you're wanting to send a message to or contact or make contact with the Knight of Swords. I'm going to say, cool your jets and do it with thought, with lots of thought and purpose, because although the Knight of Swords will always get to the destination, they're unprepared. They're highly intelligent, have the message, you know, but they're unprepared. So something could be missing, or you could skip over something, or something goes awry. So I'm going to say that if you are going to communicate with someone regarding your feelings and how you feel for them, that you should, cool your jets. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This could be your energy. This could be your person's energy. You pick it off the table, right? So we've got the Queen of Pentacles. She is the one who is kind of the Empress in training, right? She's shadowing the Empress. She is the person who's kind of well-rounded, gives freely of her time, energy, money, you know, whatever she can do to help out the others. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, I mean, it could also be about foundational finances, because, you know, the Queen of Pentacles has her pentacles tucked away. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, though, is someone who is doesn't really realize who they are, or is trying to see themselves as the Queen of Pentacles. This could be your energy, or this could be someone that you're dealing with. It's like somebody doesn't really believe in themselves. They're very attractive. Really attractive, at least to you, Six of Pentacles, and they are someone who thinks you're attractive as well. And unfortunately, I think the cycle is going to end here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. The cycle's going to end and you're going to move on. So what I want to say is that you're in a connection right now with training wheels. Charlie just said training wheels. Why is that? It's your training wheels. So this person that you want to talk to about your feelings, this person is your training wheels. Can you explain more, please? Okay, this person is This person is someone who is like training you for the marathon, is what I want to say. That's the feeling that I'm getting here. The 10 of Pentacles to me is the marathon. The 7 of Pentacles is the plan to get there. The 7 of Pentacles is, I have the intention, I want to do it, I have the seeds of intention, I need to drop them and grow them. It feels like you need more time, is what I want to say. You need more time to figure out what you're going to say to this person that you want to intertwine your life with. It looks easy from the outside, and it's quite a beautiful picture. It ends up in yin and yang. You two have been made for each other. You're not supposed to be apart. But I feel as though you need some more time. Because you're doing the marathon, not the sprint, is what I want to say. Queen of Pentacles energy is, I feel like you don't necessarily believe in yourself right now. You don't see yourself as either financially balanced or steady or sturdy, someone who has time to give. Because the Queen of Pentacles in the upright is always giving of her time and her money, her energy, and maybe you don't have any of those things to give right now. But I feel like you are looking for marathon love, is what I want to say. You're looking for the long game, right? You're not playing the short game anymore. But I think that you need more time before you spit those words into the universe, before you say it or send the message. You need to think it over still. That's the 7 of Pentacles. What are you hiding, hey? We've got the 7 of Swords. It's something that you're hiding or not saying, or maybe you feel like someone's lying to you, Aries. But I really do feel like it's something that you know, but something you're not saying. Just take a look here. I'm counting the swords here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's carrying all of them. That's very weird, because usually you're leaving some behind, right? This particular one is carrying all the swords. So maybe you feel like somebody stole something from you or took something valuable, whether it's worth money, pentacles, or whether it's worth something in your heart or your soul. You feel like somebody is lying to you about something, or maybe you're the one that's lying, because it feels like it looks like the 7 of Swords is looking back at the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like what's going on here is that you really do want to do the marathon with someone, but you haven't said so yet. You're hiding it. Yeah, you haven't told them yet that you think that you two would work really well together. I think you're waiting on it here. We've got the 10 of Wands. You've got some sort of a burden you've been carrying around. It could be about this connection. It doesn't have to be, but there is something that you need to put down here. There is maybe you've gained some burdens because it's been silent. Okay, understood. So the 7 of Swords is communication, right? It's what's up in our head. It's air signs. And I feel like somebody has not been communicating to you, or you're thinking about communicating to someone you think maybe is a liar, or maybe you've been fronting something that you haven't been totally honest with someone, maybe because you're not necessarily feeling like you have enough to give, enough time, enough energy, enough money. The Queen of Pentacles may feel she's not good enough, or isn't worthy, doesn't see her worth. The 6 of Swords, yeah, we have to move on. So I feel like you can't move on until you drop the burden. It's almost like it's a stumbling block. It's like you need to get this message to somebody who you have all these feelings for, or love feelings, something that you're waiting on. You're waiting on to the marathon, but you're not exactly sure what's going on here because you're not speaking to this person, I feel. We've got 8 swords here. 7 of 1 is 8, which means somebody's up in their head. Somebody's overthinking it, and that's part of the stall. But we do have the 7 of Pentacles, which is, waiting for the right moment, waiting for the right time. It's also about a little bit of growth too, I'm going to say. Maybe you feel like you're not grown enough yet. But I feel like once you drop the burden of having silence with whoever the person is you're not speaking with, that I feel that when you drop this burden, 10 of Wands, 6 of Swords here, you move ahead. You get to move on. Yeah, you have to close it out. You have to close it out, or you're always going to wonder. You're always going to wonder. Should you have looked at that cup on the shelf, right? Maybe you were way too focused on the 3 in front of you. Maybe you were having a really good time. But I feel like you need to close this out. You know it too. The High Priestess is here. You know it. You've had regrets about it. You're feeling sad about it. and you still haven't taken action here. The King of Wands is showing up between the Five of Cups and the High Priestess, which tells me that the King of Wands is stuck in their thoughts and their feelings. They're stuck there in between a rock and a hard place, it feels. I feel bad about it, and I know intuitively I should do it, but I feel like this person is going to be really harsh with their words. Are they really the Empress, or are they coming at me as the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse? This person I feel is an Empress, if you're asking. Aries, I feel the person that you want to deal with is an Empress, and yes, I feel like this person might have some harsh words for you. There you are. There's the two. You know who this person is, but you also know you got to clean the air. You got to clear the air before things get way out of hand. Okay. All right, Taurus, here we go. Welcome to your sneak peek for this week, Taurus. Thank you for coming here. I appreciate you, my bull gang. All right, Taurus, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the sneak peek for this week, Taurus? Taurus, I still do have spots over on With You. Yep. Sale prices apply until middle of the month, 15th. Here we go. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sneak peek for this week for Taurus. Sneak peek for this week for Taurus, please. 1, 2. There we go. We're looking at the Nine of Wands on the bottom of the deck. What have we got here? Okay, so looking good with your healing, completing your healing, feeling a little more balanced, I feel. These are all about balance and healing, right? This is the King of Pentacles, right? That's you. King of Pentacles, whether you're feminine or masculine, and it's a balanced position in the upright. It is also the only king that is kind of responsible for it all. His focus is taking care of a family and being a father, being a provider. This is the person who has the Midas touch, right? I say he because there's a male on the picture, but please understand we're not reading body parts here. We are reading energies, okay? So this could be an energy for you, or this could be a person in your life. We do have Libra energy here as well as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Earth energy, and I love it because Taurus, you've got justice here. You come in with feeling pretty balanced, feeling like something has finally gone your way, or a judgment has been made in your favor, whether that be by the legal system or the universe. And then we have the Four of Swords, and it tells me that you have you've taken the time out to be by yourself, to be vulnerable. Yeah, I feel like you're healing vulnerability. I feel like you're going to become more vulnerable after this cycle is over. I feel like right now, if you are the one that is sort of up in your head thinking about things that people had said and done, and maybe those were the things that hurt you, I feel like if you're in that sort of energy, I feel like you're about to be healed from that. Or I want to say, keep going, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. You are healing yourself slowly. The world will wait. Heal yourself, Taurus. Okay. So yeah, I feel like we've got justice, which is balance. We've got Four of Swords, which is healing. You're finally laying down and realizing that you need to rest more, Taurus. But the King of Pentacles is also balanced, right? Grounded, very firmly foundational. This person, it could probably be in the financial industry. It could be you or your person. Take it as it resonates. Somebody who has Earth in the chart. And then the big dogs come along here. You don't see the Emperor. You're dealing with two people. You could be dealing with two people. This could be an energy, though, understand, right? It doesn't have to be a person, so you don't have to be dealing with two people. But I see the Emperor here, and it looks like the healing is taking place with the Emperor, or you want balance with the Emperor. I'm just going to say, for those of you who have been waiting on someone, this person could already be providing for someone else. This person could be in a relationship and be providing for someone else and their children, or something like that. That might be something that you're not aware of, or your person is providing for children from a marriage, but doesn't live with them. Taking charge of the dark. Oh, interesting. Charlie just said, you need to take charge of your dark side, your shadow side. It's time for you to do some work, Taurus. You've come as far as you can come in the daylight. It's time now to get to dive into the dark. So I feel like the Four of Swords can be part of that, and the King of Pentacles. You could be having money issues, or now it's time to, maybe you're not used to being the one that's dealing with all the finances, and now you got to deal with all the finances. It's time for you to dig down deep into the things that you're scared to look at, things that you don't want to be unearthed, it feels. So I feel like you need to take charge of your healing. I feel like in doing that, you are also showing the universe that you're willing to heal, and that gives you the justice. You are to be the Emperor. I feel like it's a message to tell you it's time for you to take charge of the things that are hiding in the dark. Clean out the closets. Not literally, do you know what I mean? Clean out the closets. It's time to take a look at some of the things that you know are hiding in the moon energy. For others of you, the Emperor is here, and you don't see it coming because you're so deep in your healing right now, trying to find balance and having justice in your life, that you just don't see the Emperor coming. The moon energy is here. Interesting. The dark is about to become the light, and the Emperor has had an ending. Interesting. So depending on who you think the Emperor is, the Emperor could be you, it could be your person. I feel for some of you that the Emperor is showing up as the King of Pentacles, because the Emperor has that opportunity, right? Because he's all the kings. He can pick whatever he wants. He can show up however he wants. And I think that the Emperor, whether that be you or them, is showing up as the King of Pentacles. And like I said, for some of you, what you don't know is that this person is already giving to the stability of another family, or has acquired another family. I don't know how to say it. It's like maybe they're helping a friend, or they're dating someone who has kids and providing for them. That's what it feels like here, and you don't know that. But it also, for some of you, it feels like the Emperor has had an ending. Maybe it is in this situation that the Emperor's had an ending, and now it's time for whatever was in the dark to be revealed, because whatever comes to an end must begin again, right? And the Death card is here specifically to transform energy. And sometimes that is energy of the shadow side. If you're wondering about shadow work, I do have on this channel a video that is part of the Lightworkers Chronicle, and it is about shadow work if you're interested in knowing what that is. Okay, so the Nine of Cups here. I feel like once the transformation comes and your Emperor is released from whatever is coming to an end, it could be that the Emperor is in legal issues right now and is trying to heal while all of that is going on. I feel like things that the Emperor then gets a little bit of hope. It's Nine of Cups energy, right? It's healing, and I know that now I can have what it is that I want emotionally. But I think we're going to wait until this whole situation is over before we go. Look at that. The Empress shows up right next to the Emperor. So pick your side, right? So I think that the Emperor thinks that the Empress has a lot of options, emotional options, and is holding her judgment back, is what I feel, not making a decision on any of the other offers that are coming in, because I feel that the Empress is waiting for the Emperor. And I have a feeling that something is going to transpire in the 3D now. We've got the reunion. It feels like in the near future, there's no movement here, because I feel somebody's trying to gain their courage. Somebody is newly single here, and they're not telling you. They're not telling you that there was a tower in their personal life, that this probably is a divorce, and that there was a tower that arrived, and they had a realization that you are the person that could fulfill the role of the Ten of Cups. For some of you, the Emperor has had an ending, could be the Empress as well. And that person is now going to be free and available to come forward. A cycle has ended. It's time to go to the Two of Wands. Time to make a decision to do something different. Take a different path. All right. Gemini, hello, how are you? This is your sneak peek for this week, Gemini. I hope you're well. Hope your Monday's been good. Let's take a look here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please tell us what is up for this week for Gemini. Sneak peek for this week, Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Gemini, if you're interested in a private read, I still have spaces over at Wizio. Look in the description for all your info. Black Friday price is still applying until the middle of the month. All right, here we go. Gemini. The sneak peek for this week. We have the Two of Pentacles. It's been quiet, hey? Gemini, it's been quiet. I think life has been a little bit quiet for you for a bit. Yeah. Trying to get your balance, it feels like you're tying up legal things, loose ends that are legal. And I feel like that is giving you balance, whatever is being tied up, whatever is coming to an end, whatever is bringing balance finally. I think it's something legal. So a judgment in your favor, or you've finally learned your karma or something like that. You're feeling lighter. But I also feel that it's been silent. I want to say this whole reading feels silent to me. We have an Ace of Wands in the near future, though. So I feel like in the silence that you're like on the outside looking in on something, because I feel like this is some sort of a legal thing. So maybe after this drama, or I want to say dramatic chaos, is completed and balance ensues, I feel like then you notice that it's very silent, that it's very quiet where you are. Yeah. And so you start thinking about the Ace of Wands, I think. Things are done. I don't really have anything else that is tying up my time now. I have a lull in the action. Should I move forward? Should I say yes to that person that asked me out for coffee? The one that I'm attracted to? When I see the Knight of Wands here, I just want to say, and just like that, it came to an end. It was like an impulsive decision that ended up with you being on the outside looking in. It was an impulsive move, is what I want to say. You didn't think it out. You just went with I'm doing this because I want to say it's like a knee-jerk reaction, or I feel like Charlie's showing me someone pulling back the slingshot and then letting it go. It's like it was a knee-jerk reaction. It was something that when someone does something to you that fulfills spot A, you automatically reply with spot B. It doesn't matter who the person is, and I feel like that's what it was. It was a knee-jerk reaction from the Emperor or to the Emperor. I feel like this is someone that you have a lot of feelings for, or someone that you're very attracted to, Gemini, or maybe this is the reverse. Take it as it resonates, that someone might be this attracted to you. You might be the Emperor, but I feel like there is an impulsive decision maybe that was made by the Emperor, or an impulsive decision that affected the Emperor because it was made by someone else, maybe this legal thing. Something that's not expected. Yeah. So it wasn't expected that it would go as smooth as it did, or wasn't expected that it would be over this quickly, whatever the legal thing was. Okay, we got 2. And now you want to tell somebody. Oh, interesting. It's communication coming to the Emperor, and it's something that's coming quickly. It's a message, it's incoming. So it feels like it's coming into you is what I want to say. It could also be you making the move to connect with somebody that you're very attracted to. It also feels like the other person's attracted to you, and it feels like now that this legal thing is over, that you're making the decision, 2 of Wands, to move forward. You're making a decision to go forward and maybe call somebody that you're really attracted to. You're ready for a new path of passion, something that you're passionate about. You now need something in your life that makes you feel passion and romance and depth of love. I feel like you have someone on the mind. Oh, someone you have unfinished business with, Gemini. Yeah, you didn't quite close the door on this thing, but it feels like unrequited love. It feels like somebody expressed their feelings to you, and you either didn't say anything or maybe you turned them down. it almost feels like more of a I didn't say anything, only because it's unfinished business. If you did say something like no thank you, it probably would have shown up in the upright. But the world in reverse tells me you haven't learned the lesson, or whatever it is that you're thinking about in the future that has to do with feelings or messages of love. I feel like there's something unfinished here. Something has not been said about how I feel, or something has not been cleared up. I feel like you still have a passion to clear this up, is what I want to say. You might be dealing with this Queen of Cups, who is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. We also have all of the fixed signs here, which are, again, Scorpio, but also Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Feels like you haven't had any communication or conversation with the Queen of Cups, is what I want to say. But you're very attracted to this person, and you're thinking about making an impulsive decision to send out a messenger of some sort, send a message or communicate with this person. We've got two communication cards here, right? The Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So quick communication with this person here. What do you hope to resolve? Resolve something that went wrong in the past. I feel like there was some sort of harsh words that were spoken that caused you two to stop talking or move away from the chaos, some sort of chaos. And it's disappointing. I think you miss this person, or this person misses you. I mean, if it doesn't resonate, that you miss the person, then maybe they're missing you. But we have the Queen of Swords here, and she's the one who's got some words for you, right? If you want to drop the burdens, I feel like it's a conversation, a very frank and honest conversation, regardless of who it hurts. You have been in indecision about this communication because I think you know that you're dealing with your person. And this person can take you on toe to toe. You think you're the master. You think you're the master of the words. You think you're the master of the mind. But guess what? You met your match. That's what I'm going to say. All right, you met your match, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you are next. Let's take a look here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is a sneak peek for this week for Cancer, please. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Cancer, I do have spots available over on Wizio if you're interested. Black Friday pricing is in effect until the 15th of December. And I think you guys are all enjoying the sales, I feel, because it's been quite busy, so it's good. All right, here we go, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Cancer, what's coming for you this week? What is up for this week? Your sneak peek for this week, Cancer. What's going on with you? All right, so something has come to an end, and it's justifiable, it feels. It feels like you finally have balance, or maybe you've ended it because you feel like you don't have balance, the Two of Cups. It feels like something that, it's almost like you manifested it. You manifested the ending. Good for you. I don't know what to say. That's what it feels like. So I feel like what we've done is it's like goodbye to balance, because now we're kind of juggling everything now. It feels like a very busy time in your life is what I want to say. Yeah, it feels like there's a very busy time in your life. There's some things going on. Everything is topsy-turvy. There's a bit of tumultuous energy. Things aren't necessarily working out the way you want them to work out, and you've got all the balls in the air. That's what I want to say. Feeling like a little bit emotional underneath, but really not showing it on top, not really showing anyone why you're feeling out of balance. You know what I feel has gone on here with the Death card is I feel like you have excluded everything else that is not making noise, is what I want to say. Because Charlie is showing me, he just showed me, there's a car that pulled in and then the hood went up. And I feel like whatever's not making noise or giving issue right now is the thing that you have cut out. Because there's a lot of stuff that's on your plate right now that requires your immediate attention, I want to say. Charlie's showing me the person who is at the circus, runs around with all the plates that are spinning on the poles. Yep, that's what it feels like. It feels like you're trying to keep all the balls in the air, all the plates on top of the poles. You don't want them to fall and smash to the ground, so you're doing the best that you can to do the dance. The Facebook dance, right? Everything's fine over here, y'all. Nothing to see. Meanwhile, yeah, Two of Pentacles, right? You could be having a financial impact right now, and so that needs to be your focus. And so to hell with the balance of life. I feel, that maybe you have come through a place of balance, but now it's kind of been, it's been a tough time. Yeah. It feels like you're dealing with a lot of heavy duty energies is what I want to say. You're trying to, maybe you have some legal things that you're straightening out. I feel like you are almost like it's like you're waiting for a legal hit, or you're waiting for some sort of something to be judgment in your favor, but you have your doubts that it's going to be judgment in your favor. I really think it's just because you're a pessimist and you've lost a lot of things along the way, is what I want to say, Cancer, that you're used to. It's like you think it's going to be the worst, and then you hope for the best, right? Like you're not really necessarily someone who is completely positive. You overthink everything. And that could be part of the issue of why you've been short on cash, or why you feel not enough, or why all of the balls are in the air. It could be that you're really lately have not been able to make a lot of decisions. It feels like you have put yourself in a place of overthink. You're not talking to anybody about your issues. You're trying to deal with them all with the Scorpio energy and ending things where they need to end. For some of you, this could also mean that someone has passed away. And if that's you, I'm really sorry, because this could be the estate, right? Someone who is now up in their head and trying to juggle their emotions along with their money. So I feel like that the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, tells me that this is where you can put down this heavy shit, that you've been dealing with for a while here. Yeah, you can put down the heavy stuff. Time to, you might be either in a midlife crisis or the mid part of your life, or a part of your life where you have to make some really hard choices, is what I want to say. And so maybe you aren't a person who has a hard time making decisions, but the decisions that you're making are going to affect someone else's life. That when you take the adventure, or you go back and you grab the other wand, or you take the other path, that it's not only you that you're thinking about. I feel like you're thinking about others too. That whatever you do is going to kind of bleed over into someone else's life. Nine of Swords, you're almost ready to close this cycle of overthinking. So you know what? This energy of things that are ending or tying themselves up, like loose ends are being tied up legally. This time of not being very sure about what to do, or hiding behind the fear wall so you don't have to make decisions, cutting yourself off from people, not talking to people. I feel like that is about to come to an end. 8 and 1 is the Queen of Swords, and that is 9 swords. And the 9 swords is the point where you can just put all this stuff down. The Queen of Swords is, I feel, the energy that you're using in order to be able to get through all of this stuff. I feel like you are wounded. This whole thing has been traumatic for you, and whatever's coming to an end here, I feel it's necessary. But I just want to say that if you're the one who's been having a hard time speaking up or allowing people into your life, that I think it's time that all of this ends. It might be this week where everything ties up. And then you're on to happiness. You're on to possibly learning new things, the start of something new, maybe happier times is what I want to say. You start learning about something you can do to make you happier, the 9 of Cups. It might have to do with the Ace of Wands. It doesn't have to, but maybe there was someone who offered you an opportunity of stability and you didn't take it. Maybe you're going to revisit that. I feel like you're not sure about what you want to do just yet, but I do feel that there is a conversation that's going to happen possibly this week, maybe the next, about should I invest here or not. Yeah, you're being released from something, and the healing is coming here. So I feel, Cancer, that this week might be the last week of you having to deal with hardcore trials right in your face, is what I want to say. All right. Leo, how are you? Elsie here to do your sneak peek for this week. I hope that your week is started off well. Hope you had a great weekend. Here we go. Leo. Sneak peek for this week. Leo, this is for you. What's going on with Leo? Sneak peek for this week, please. All right. So there's something that's been throwing you off balance here. I feel, Leo. It's almost as if you're trying to get somebody's attention, but there is nobody who's willing to turn around and look. I feel like you feel maybe you've been having a hard time as of late. And the Two Pentacles tells me, you know, with the figure 8 wrapped around it, tells me that it's the universe that's actually doing its best to keep you in balance at this time. There's people in this picture here. You can see the people in front of the boat, and they've got their backs to him. So he's trying to stay in balance. It almost feels as though he Oh, yes, right. Okay, so Charlie just said that it's like this person is going through their trials and no one is supporting them. They feel alone in their trials. And the song Dance Monkey just came to mind. This person's been dancing like a monkey all their lives, and people have been ignoring them. It's like they've been doing the most and hoping for the best and doing as much as they can, but people ignore it. It's like they don't ever get accolades, or, yeah, like a monkey, I've been dancing all my life is what one of the lyrics from that song. I feel as though, yeah, you feel nobody sees you. And so if the person that you feel that if you have to feel like you have to perform for a person, first of all, then it's not even worth it. And if these people got their back to you while you've got your hard times and they only want to be there in your good times, then I think that you're making a really good choice to close this chapter. Because I feel like you felt in the dark by yourself, feeling around in the Two of Pentacles. It's been a little tough, and that nobody's turning around to help you. It's almost as if they're doing something behind your back, because I've got his back to me, right? It's like you don't want people to see that you're having a hard time, but yo, if you haven't heard from me in a while, I might be having a hard time, but you feel left alone in the dark. So I think, yeah, that some of you are going to close a chapter this week, not a cycle, but a chapter with somebody. So it's someone that you've known for a long time, or a situation. Maybe you're leaving a job, you know, put whatever on it. It makes the story sound like it could be familiar. Not every story is going to be yours, of course, but what I feel is the World card here is telling me that whatever this is here, whatever the Two of Pentacles is connected to, is something that you're never going back to. So it could be maybe you were broke back then and now you aren't. But something is coming full circle here. You could be dealing with fixed sign energy, or people who are actually fixed signs. And that would be Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. We do have Pisces and Cancer here. I think that you think that intuitively you're so close to some of the people that you know that they should know when you're having a hard time. When you go quiet, you would think that people would check on you, and it feels like that nobody's checked on you. You thought they were on your team or on your side. But the truth is, this guy's here with nobody else. He's by himself. He's got the tools on the bench, can do what he wants. He can do it if he wants to, but the truth of the matter is he's feeling like he can't because he has no support. He's, instead of picking up the tools and doing it himself, he's admiring the work that someone else did. Just want to look here a little bit. Yeah, it feels like this person is enjoying looking at this work, right? It's beautiful, it's well handcrafted, but nonetheless, I feel like the person that is standing in the picture here is alone. in the Three of Pentacles. So maybe this person feels like they're doing all the heavy lifting, or they're doing it all by themselves and no one is watching, because 3 and 2 is 5, and that's feeling disconnected or on the outside looking in, feeling in lack. Maybe you're suffering financial issues right now, and it's really disappointing that people are not coming to either save you or help you mend your heart or help you with the thing that disappointed you. There we go. Somebody has been unlucky in love. I feel like somebody has had a broken heart from a situation with a lover. Tell me about that. So we move forward and I made communication, and then the person went silent. So Leo, you may have been ghosted. I feel like the person, it feels like you move forward, and this person, the lover, gives you the signals of, yes, we can have victory. You make the communication with them, and then they go silent or quiet. They disconnect. They're now not sure. When presented with your cup, they're not sure if they want to take it. She's kind of looking in that cup like, there used to be emotions here. Maybe there isn't. There's 2 cups that are spilled out on the bottom. Somebody is in disillusionment. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Somebody is feeling sadly that we didn't talk sooner about our feelings, because there was supposed to be a new start, and now it's going to take longer. I feel like this person ghosts you because I feel like they had been waiting for you for a while and they didn't hear from you. They are now in healing. They're still trying to heal from the loss of you. But they also know that you are the person that they've been waiting for. And they don't want to wait anymore. Your person is very popular with people who want emotional things from them. So I want to see that people are coming at your person left and right. And they're fighting them off because they're waiting for you. They're hoping that you're going to get the message, going to get the memo to get moving. This person really does want to have stability with you and a happy family. They see you as all of it. They see you as all the cups and the stability and the foundation. And they're really sad that you haven't made a move forward yet, that you've just been sitting here watching. But look, it's got to end, right? 9 and 1 is 10. The Page of Swords is the watcher, or the one who's learning, or, trying to find out information. So maybe this person has been watching you, or you're watching them. They're really attracted to you. I think what's coming to an end here is the silence and the silent treatment. And I feel like somebody here who is very attracted to you. Things are moving forward here, but they just can't find anyone who meets the criteria that you have, I feel. So they stopped offering their cup. The Wheel of Fortune is moving forward. Things are going to get fortunate for you as things move forward. And I feel like this is the person that you want, but they don't want you. Or that maybe you were silent with them for a very long time. They were waiting for you to close your chapter here. And it may have taken too long, right? It may have taken too long. Yeah. I don't think you're going to stop, though. I think you're going to start because you feel this person's a real temptation for you, I want to say. But not only being a temptation, I feel like this person is also someone that you want a commitment from. Yeah, I think you need to apologize too. I agree. All right. So after the apology, I guess we see what happens next week, right? All right. Virgo. This is you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Tell me about Virgo, please. Energy for Virgo, sneak peek for this week. Anything that's going to happen this week for the general Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. You're hesitating to make a commitment because I feel like somebody is not well, or somebody has lost hope. Somebody needs to heal. I feel like healing is very much in the future. But someone is dragging their heels on making the commitment or talking about the commitment. I feel, Virgo, that you're the one that's dragging your heels because you still think that this connection that you're in requires more healing. The star is Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. The Hierophant is Taurus. Hierophant is also the spiritual teacher or the person who's usually following the rules. So I don't know if that's you, but it feels like it's your energy that the Five of Wands is I have indecision. I don't know if I want to follow my person's rules. I don't know if I want to be ruled. I don't know if commitment is what I want. I know definitely that I want healing, but I don't necessarily know that I want commitment in this type of way. I do feel like you have a psychic or really deep connection, an energetic connection, like you finish each other's sentences. And I feel like everything is favorable is what I want to say, but I also feel like you're putting things off or waiting, right? Seven of Pentacles. What are you waiting for? Undecided. Oh, this person won't follow you, Virgo. That's what it is. You think you're the leader and this person won't follow you. You're not the leader in all situations, Virgo. I'm just going to say, and if you are going to have commitment, that commitment, you know, especially if you're dealing with a Taurus and Aquarius, these two fixed signs are not going to follow you. They are leaders. So maybe you are one of these signs. Maybe you have one in your chart, right? Moon, rising, Venus, or Jupiter. You think that you're in indecision because this person's not kind of following what you say to the letter, not following your gospel. That's what it is. And so you see this person as unhealed because they won't comply. You have hope. You have hope that this person's going to fall in line. I feel like I don't know this person anymore. That's what I want to say the Six of Cups is. With the Five of Wands, you feel like you just don't know this person anymore. That you've been with them and they've changed a lot and you don't know who they are anymore. You're thinking about ending it. The healing, the star is here to say that if you decide to end this connection, that what is going to begin after the end of this connection is your healing. Yeah, there's going to be really a whole lot of healing if this connection does end. And honestly, I just got to say, Virgo, not only on your end, but you're going to allow your person to heal too. Virgo, you know you go over the details. You know you're very good with the details, but sometimes it can come off as being critical. And I want to say that you want this person to follow you and what you say and what you do, and this person has a mind of their own and they don't want to. They could be Scorpio, but they also could be Aquarius or Taurus, and all those three are fixed signs. You're not going to change the mind of these people. But also don't get engaged with a Virgo because you're never going to win an argument with a Virgo, right? Like I feel like it's both ways. I feel like you're really thinking about whether the place that you're in right now, whether that's a job or a home or a relationship, I feel like you are thinking about whether or not this has run its course. So the Six of Cups being in the reverse with the Five of Wands tells me that you really don't know this person anymore. That either they beat on you or you beat on them, or maybe you beat up on yourself because you want to go, because you want to end this connection or this job. Nine of Wands in the reverse. You're gaining momentum. I feel like you are looking at life now for what it is, and you're coming out from behind the fear wall. So it's time to drop the burdens at this point. What you're trying to do, this part of your life is about dropping burdens, Virgo. And I feel like if you have someone in your life who is a burden to you or feels like a burden or feels heavy to carry, or if they ask you to carry them, I think that you're done. I think that you don't want to carry anybody anymore. What are we ending here? A long-term relationship. With the Tower in reverse, you've been holding it off, Virgo. I really feel like you have been holding off your decision to end a long-term relationship. Honestly, to be honest, I feel like if you don't end it, inevitably it comes to an end because the Tower is here. And that's out of your control, but it's also for your benefit to keep you on the right path. I feel like you need some deep, deep healing is what I feel. And the star here tells me that. It feels like that when you bring this long-term relationship to an end, and that's when the healing begins. But understand, you've been holding up the Tower. You must be exhausted. You've been holding up the Tower. I think you're hoping that things will change, or that you will heal this connection with them, or that you'll feel like you're in a better place after you heal. But the inevitability of the end of this long-term relationship is what I'm looking at here. Tell me about the Tower and the Ten of Pentacles, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What does the Tower represent with the Ten of Pentacles, please? You've been thinking about it. Yeah. So you're in the Hanged Man energy, wondering if you should make a sacrifice. Because that sacrifice, I feel that you feel will benefit you. You've been looking it over for a long time. Is this the right thing to do? Somebody's ready to sacrifice a long-term relationship with possibly someone who is a water sign or has water in the chart. King of Cups is Scorpio, but that in a general reading is also Pisces and Cancer. The Tower itself is Scorpio. Learning, I think you're going to sacrifice some sort of a relationship that has feelings. It might be with someone who's a Capricorn or Virgo, like you, or Taurus. Someone who's an earth sign, someone who's very good in the home, someone who is sort of the Empress in training, which means that she's like, she loves to dote, she loves to help people. She is the one who is a giver of money and things and energy and help and kindness. She's very balanced. She's also really good with money, or she knows how to make it when she needs to. I say she because there's a feminine on the card, but we are not reading body parts. This is coming to an end. Yeah, you know, I feel like there's been a lot of probably harsh words that have been spoken either at this workplace or in this connection. And I feel like there is something that is coming to an end here. We have to stop the fighting, and you're lying to me and I'm lying to you. And the Ten of Swords is all of that. I've hurt you mentally. Our mental capacity or state to love each other is no longer viable. It's like it's time to drop this burden. And then you go. After thinking it and overthinking it for a while, you go. This might be the week that you decide that it's time to go. What's in the future? Healing. And going back to work. Working on self, or going back to work, or maybe burying yourself in work. That you think that this is the way that you're going to have success, is that you just concentrate on your work and concentrate on you, because you're out in the cold and you've put them out in the cold. One of the two. Somebody's disappointed and sad. There's heartbreak here. There's the end of this energy of two people living together. You come to a realization. Hangman is in the reverse. That's the realization. You have the realization that it is time that you end this thing, because I don't think you're happy where you are. Sorry for the terrible news, Virgo. But it might be confirmation for some of you. All right. Here we go. Libra. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you, Libra. How are you, my creative friends? Libra, if you're interested in a private read, I still have room over at Wizio, and the Black Friday prices do apply for the next couple of days till the 15th of December. See you there. Everything you need is in the description. All right, Libra, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What's coming up for your sneak peek for this week, Libra? Libra. One, two, and three. All right. It's hanging in the balance here. Are you on the verge of giving someone an apology, possibly? Someone that you think is the 9 cups. 8 and 1 is 9. I feel like you want to possibly apologize to someone, but you're feeling not enough, or you're feeling out of balance, or you're feeling like you can't do it just now. I feel like all the balls are in the air and you are juggling a lot of things right now. I think that you think about this apology, but it is not yet transpired. In fact, I feel like the wedge between you has grown a deeper divide than that. I feel like somebody here has decided to move forward or walk away from some sort of a a feeling like they should apologize to somebody for doing something. Libra, I think you feel like you owe an apology to someone, but the Two of Pentacles tells me you're not ready. You're not ready, or you don't have time, or you're not making time. And so right now there is an emotional disconnect between you and someone that you have a lot of emotions for. It may have been following something that was Five of Swords related, an intense conversation or a fight, an argument, a right fight. Somebody tried to be right even though that they weren't. Yeah, you want to take action here. It feels like you know, what I want to say is with the Page of Cups, it feels like you do want to give an apology, but it almost feels a little bit half-assed. I'm just going to say, it feels like you want to say to them, I'm sorry you feel that way. It's not like I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry how I made you feel. It's like, I'm sorry that you feel that way about that. It feels that way. You are very attracted to this person, and I feel like they're very attracted to you as well. But I feel as though that there's very little emotion between you, or very little contact. Page of Cups. So I just asked in my mind, what are we walking away from? And you know that this person was all of it, right? Walking away. The Nine of Cups is on its way out. It's walking away. The 9 is right here, right? 8 and 1 is 9. So we call the 9 of Cups and it appears, and I feel like somebody's walking away from your offer. Yeah, it feels like somebody know, or you know that this person is all of it. I feel you know that they are, and this person has walked away from what you saw as a pretty happy and abundant. Maybe this person is your wish fulfillment. The person that walked away. Five of Cups. So I think that you think this person was a soulmate, and it's making you feel terrible that this person has left. The Five of Cups on the way out. Why is that? Because there's no victory here. It feels like no victory here. You're not being seen. It's like things cut themselves off, or somebody cut somebody out, and then immediately hermit mode began. So somebody went into self-preservation mode. When you realized there was no victory, or you couldn't have your wish fulfillment, and this person walked away, I think you immediately go into healing and start thinking about what it was that tanked it, or what it was that ended it, or made you feel badly about how this was transpiring. There's a lot of passion here, but also a lot of indecision. There's 4 wands on this, and there's 1 here, and it's 5 wands. It's like somebody's beating themselves up. I think it's you. I think you're beating yourself up about letting someone go that easily, that you have regret about it now. It feels like there's to be no victory here, that you feel like you'll never find someone like this person. You could have Virgo in the chart. Maybe they are Virgo. Yeah, this person's moved on already. Moved on to be happy. They needed to be happy. But you still feel like there's unfinished business. You're showing up as a page. I'm just saying. You're showing up as a page here. And I think that things are about to move forward for you in a passionate way. About to get more exciting, more fun. But I feel, and the Wheel of Fortune waits for no one, right? It's the planet of abundance. The Wheel of Fortune it's divine timing. It is time for you to be happy. It's time for you to get some good news, because I think you've been in a place that's been kind of dark after someone walked away, and you feel lonely. You are by yourself, but you're hiding yourself in hermit mode. You feel like you still have unfinished business with this person. The Sun tells me that you think that they might take you back, but I'm telling you that they're moving on. The Six of Swords and the Sun tells me that they're moving on to, brighter pastures. And now this is burdening you. Your person may be an emperor, someone who owns a business, someone who carries it all themselves. I think that you have been terribly sad since you've seen this person. You're holding open the cycle, hoping that things won't be completely dead or ended. But I really do feel like it is time for you to find a new adventure in love. Yeah. I think you're supposed to, I think the universe is blessing you with strength, with guidance, with courage. And I think it's time for you to carry on with a new adventure in love here. You need to make the decision to move forward, because I think you're about to find your soulmate here. Yeah, you're about to find someone that's going to make you quite happy, but you're arguing within. You're arguing with yourself. You're arguing with everyone around you, I feel. Yeah. Something needs to die here. There needs to be a transformation. You need to realize that there's a lot of energies that you're carrying that you're not making use of right now in a very positive way. And so it's time for a cleanse or a purge. I feel like there is some sort of a transformation coming here that is going to send you on another path. And it's going to be a good path, I feel. But I feel like you've been waiting for or chasing this emperor here. But I honestly feel that the emperor's not interested, that the emperor's on to other things, Libra. So I feel like Scorpio energy is here giving you the opportunity to transform. And should you do that, I feel like you're up for some really great things that are coming up in the immediate future. This may be the week that you decide to let go of that connection or that person. Yeah, you might make the decision. All right, Scorpio, what deck are we using for you? Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio. Scorpio, how are you? Hope you're well. Thank you for all your attention on my last video. I appreciate you. And here we are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is your sneak peek for this week, Scorpio. This week. Tell us about Scorpio this week. Oh, we start right there with the Ace of Cups, Scorpio. Ace of Cups. What is that about? Look at this for a moment. Cup looks like it's being held up. Yeah. It's being held above the water so it can be seen. Yeah, I think you want somebody to see that cup. What else is going on here? The Strength card and the Six of Wands is taking all your strength to hold that cup above the water so somebody can see it. I'm just looking, I don't know if I did that too quick, but you can see somebody's holding up this cup here, right? The Ace of Cups. It's like you're making a comeback, is what I want to say. Scorpio, you're making a comeback. It's like you've been trying to gain courage, trying to gain strength, trying to tame the beast within. You've been doing a lot of work on the self, I think. And the Ace of Cups is something that you had your eye on. It's like that's been your goal. And you're going to have whatever it is that you want. Whatever it is that you've been working on. I've got the Knight of Wands here. Whatever it is that you've been working on, or maybe you're working on self. But what I want to say is that with the Six of Wands, it's going to work out. Yeah, if you're thinking about giving this Ace of Cups to somebody, I feel like victory is yours. Yes, and that this person has been waiting for you to come back from whatever it is that was blowing up behind you there. They're waiting for you to come back from the war or the chaos or whatever has been going on behind you or in the past. You were leaving somewhere or leaving something, and you're headed toward victory, coming back from something that could have been potentially terrible for you. Interesting. So you want to give this cup to someone that you ended a cycle with. That's why you need to try and gain the courage. It's especially courageous for you to offer this cup to somebody because you've ended the cycle with them already. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse is nothing materialized here. Yeah, nobody's working on it. Nobody's investing. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's reaching out. Nobody's asking, can you come out with me? There's no investment here. There's nothing materializing. It's like it's on hold. Okay. I feel like you were waiting until you were single. You closed the cycle with them. You may have closed the cycle with somebody who either made you single, or you close the cycle with someone who is single. This is the person who you are no longer investing in. Or the thing is, you know what? I think you gave up the 10 Pentacles. I'm just saying, 9 and 1 is 10. I think you gave up the 10 Pentacles by not moving forward, by not offering the cup. By closing the cycle here, I feel like, yeah, that you give up the 10 of Cups. That's what I feel. Because of your indecision. But you have love for this person. But you also have indecision. But you have love for this person, but you also think there's competition, but you have love for this person. Yeah. Deeply, you love deeply. 4 of Wands in the reverse. Something has come to an end for you, or you feel like that there will never be another love like this person. This person feels like the one that got away, Scorpio. Something became unearthed, or something is no longer sturdy or stable or foundational. It's like this person, the amount of love that you have for them rocks you off your foundation. For some of you, it is that, Scorpio, that something has come to an end for you in terms of maybe you were living with someone, or maybe dating someone, maybe looking at someone as a potential partner. You're no longer in that energy. Maybe that person had a lot of opportunities, 5 of Wands, and took one of those opportunities. Maybe there was a lot of competition for this person. Maybe you think there was a lot of competition for this person, and you think that they may have taken another opportunity. This person is your wish fulfillment. So I feel like after whatever it is that you're in, whether it's a relationship, a marriage, or what it is, whatever comes to an end, whatever is not working out or has no more stability, something that you're no longer working toward, is what I want to say. I think that this was burdensome. 6 and 4 is 10. 10 Wands is where you drop the burdens. I think that the connection that you were in was burdensome, but I don't think that it was a burden per se, but I think that your thoughts about somebody else was the burden while you were in this other relationship. I feel like, in fact, that nothing started here. You become single, and then you end up having to pick. You have a lot of options, a lot of people coming at you, wanting to date you, because they've heard that there's no longer, a connection here, that you're no longer in a family way, you're no longer, maybe you're divorced or separated. But we have Justice here, tells me it could be divorce. 9 of Cups here, I think, is what you're looking for. You are going to take a chance with somebody else that gives you a lot of balance. There is someone that you want to talk to. King of Swords. We have the Hierophant in reverse and the 7 of Pentacles. The conversation that I think you want to have with the person that you have the Queen of Cups kind of love for is, I'm not interested in commitment. I'm not interested in committing to you. I want to have this conversation about how we can get some balance. If we do try this again, I just want to tell you that there's no commitment here. I'm not a traditionalist. I don't follow traditional things. I kind of color outside the lines. I'm not really interested in what everyone else is interested in. The King of Swords is going to be very honest. And I think that's the energy in which you're approaching the whole situation. I think you're going to tell somebody, look, I'm not interested in having a commitment. I'm never getting married again. 7 of Pentacles is telling me that you're just going to wait on the whole thing, because you've been in hermit mode. You're trying to figure yourself out. And I think that's good. I think you're trying to figure out what's going on with you first, which is exactly what you should do. And then when you have a sense of self, that's when you can share yourself with other people. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So things have been taking a long time in your life to get to the place that you want to be emotionally, energetically, I feel. There is some sort of an investment that you want to make here, but I think you're looking for the right person to invest in. I think there's going to be some sort of communication with somebody that you've been holding back from, or waiting to approach, or waiting to take action on. You've been holding things back, 3 of Wands. And there is communication, 8 of Wands, about an investment here. So I feel like you're trying to get the courage up to communicate with somebody you haven't seen in a long time, Knight of Pentacles. And there is, it's about a partnership. Knight of Pentacles came out. So it's about a partnership that you have been wanting to bring together for a very long time. There is a burden here. What's the burden? The burden is that I have feelings for you, and I can't sleep at night. I think about you all the time. Knight of Cups, Nine of Swords. I think about you all the time and your love and how we would be if we were together. 10 of Wands. I can't close the cycle. I can't drop the burdens. I think you need to speak to someone in order to drop the burdens or to bring this whole chapter to a close here. I think you're going to have victory with that. If you pursue it and you take action, I think this is the week that you are successful in closing a chapter, something that's been open for a long time that you never really intended to keep open for that long, that you intended to close the cycle. It just never happened. I think you might be closing a cycle and a chapter this week. All right, these are pretty serious reads. You know what? It's interesting, very interesting. It's heavy duty contemplation about relationships and where do I go from here? And that is Mars retrograde. Everybody is thinking about their relationships, right? Okay, whether they are platonic or romantic. All right, Sagittarius, here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for you, Sag. Your sneak peek for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Saggy, I'm your Saggy sister. It's in my rising. If it's in your rising, let me know in the comments. All right. Page of Swords is what we're looking at first here, Sagittarius. We are watching. We are not talking. We are stalking. Somebody is watching you, learning about you, something that is coming to light that you're going to learn about. Oh, right. And we've got the Moon in reverse. Knowledge. Something comes to light about someone who has been hiding something from you. Someone who has been maybe watching you from a distance. Someone who has been trying to make themselves whole. This person is an expert with feeling around the dark, the one that you are watching or learning about. This could be a Virgo you're dealing with, could be Pisces or Cancer here. Just listening. Something is coming to light. You learned or will learn this week, or have already learned possibly, something that is going to be revealed or unearthed. It's regarding someone you haven't seen in a while. There's been no communication with them. They could be a Virgo or dealing with a Virgo, or maybe this person you haven't heard from them because they've also been going over the details of the thing that has been revealed to you. I feel like it's about somebody. You find out something about somebody that you might actually have emotion for, or someone that you feel spiritually connected to, or maybe you've been a spiritual teacher for this person, or they have been for you. Somebody is in hiding, though. That's what it feels. It feels like the person, either the person who's watching is in hiding, or the person who has figured out this information in the moon energy. Let's take a look here. Sagittarius, the moon rising, Venus and Jupiter. Just listening. I think you're about to get justice with this person that you haven't spoken to in a while. The information that comes to light might be information of a legal nature. It also could be information that somebody has made a decision that's best for all involved, or at least a decision. They finally have gone in a direction to make a decision, is what I want to say. I think that somebody was not wanting to make a decision. So for some of you, there could be information that you learn about work or the workplace. Something is coming to light or being revealed. Some knowledge you're going to come to. Some of you are going to finally get the promotion or the raise, the justice in the Eight of Pentacles could tell me that. Or someone finally notices you, recognizes you, or gives you recognition for being really good at what you do, for having a really tight eye, for really, you know, going over details and being the one who has got the eye for detail. Oops. For some of you, it could be a workplace romance. Something has been revealed to you about the workplace romance, and it's made you feel very balanced. What's this? King of Swords. Somebody wants to talk about their feelings, but they're feeling really overwhelmed here. And the last time we had a conversation, there was a lot of fighting. I've been beating up myself about not saying anything. I feel like the King of Swords is here to say it's time to speak up about how you're feeling, or your feelings about someone that you may have met in the workplace. Or maybe it's possibly someone that you're thinking about. It could be a Libra, could be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, could be Pisces or Cancer, could be Virgo. Five of Wands is I feel like I'm in competition. That's why I haven't said anything. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Seven of Cups. I don't know which cup to pick. I have a lot of opportunities, emotional opportunities, but I'm dragging my heels. I'm not making a decision. I don't have to make a decision. That's what I heard. I don't have to make a decision about what I want to do next. The Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse. Something has stopped moving here, and understand that it's stopped moving, and I feel like it's blocking your happiness. So your inability to make a decision as to whether you're going to reach out to or speak to someone regarding your feelings and how you feel about them, I feel like you are blocking your own happiness. The Knight of Pentacles is in the reverse, and the Four of Wands is in the upright. There's stability, happiness, passion. There's all sorts of things waiting for you, but you're blocking your own happiness or your own path with this. Your indecision, fighting yourself, beating yourself up about not being able to make a decision about which cup you want. Which emotional opportunity do you want? You could be dealing in more than one person. King of Cups. Yeah, there's big love here. Somebody who is emotionally available for you. I feel like you're blocking it by not making a decision here, is what I want to say. Somebody is gossiping. Somebody is saying harsh things about another person. And it could be the Queen of Cups. Understood. Okay. So we have the Queen and King of Cups here. This is the divorcee. So I feel like somebody has been trying to talk you out of a connection. Or this Queen of Swords, who is the divorcee, who could be your ex, is talking you out of a connection that they know is very good for you. They know that you feel that this person is your soulmate, and that person feels the same about you. But I do really feel that there is something in between you here. And it could be a jealous ex, or somebody who is not necessarily in command of their emotions or their words. They usually say things to cut people. What's coming to the surface, I feel, is if you were or wanting to meet with this person who's in hermit mode, or you want to see them, the reason they're not seeing you is because there's a crazy ex somewhere in the background here. What's coming to the surface is I feel your person has gone into hiding, into self-preservation mode. Excuse me. Into self-preservation mode, because I feel like this is who they were dealing with in their marriage. Yep. It's been hard work to get the balance. It's been hard work to bring it to an end, to get the divorce, I think, for some of you. So I feel like there is an ex here who knows that there are two people who are distant from each other at this time, and this person doesn't want them to get back together. This is what you're going to hear. This person, whoever this Queen of Swords is in the reverse, that person is standing between you and your soulmate. This person wants to be with you, but it's like the Queen has warned the King of Cups. You go near that Queen of Cups, and you'll see what kind of trouble I'm going to cause. Yep, it was a long-term relationship. Somebody's trying to prevent the long-term relationship. So we have long-term relationship and disappointment or heartbreak or heartache, but we also have the Three of Wands. So someone is kind of, it's like this person's waiting in the wings here. Yeah. This person knows that you want the long-term relationship with someone that they were connected to. Yeah. The King of Cups, I feel, is ready to make an advancement is ready to invest in you. They see you as home, but I also feel that they're going to wait at this time. Yeah. They need to stand their ground first with this person, I think. Stand their ground with this person. And when they finally get control of that, I feel like they are coming for you. So I feel like there is some sort of a crazy ex. I think that's what's keeping you apart. Honestly, somebody wants to take action because they know it's going to be a great connection. They want to take action with the Empress, right? They see your worth. I think the King of Cups sees you as the Empress. Yeah. So there is somebody who's meddling here, is what I want to say. Somebody is meddling in your connection. Those of you who have been trying to connect with somebody or waiting for them to connect with you, the other person that they're getting rid of in their life or who is the ex is the one who is keeping you apart with words, with actions, with threats. That's what I want to say. All right, Capricorn. Which deck is yours? Let's go here. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn. Capricorn, how are you? I hope you are well. Happy holidays to you. It's almost your time, right? We're almost out of Saggy season, almost into Capricorn season. Yep, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for Capricorn. This sneak peek for this week, please. You're going to get communication from someone that you haven't spoken with in a while. Someone who you had in the past considered as a long-term relationship. You considered that maybe this person might be someone that you might get into a long-term relationship with. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Wands. 6 and 4 is 10. That's the 10 Pentacles. I feel like it is someone that you have not been vulnerable with or not been speaking with or a situation that you've been holding on to. Maybe it's in your mind you're holding on to, trying to feel like maybe this isn't quite over, that maybe the 10 Pentacles are still available to you. I feel like you are going to get some sort of communication from someone who could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. Oh gosh, look at that. This person sees you as their person. And they've been waiting in the wings here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all in the tree, none in the basket. So we haven't begun harvest yet. It's not time, is what I want to say. It's not time. Well, I'm not going to put those down, but it's not time yet. It's not time to take action. We still have some time to wait here before we can have some victory. That's what I see here. You're really holding on to the reciprocity that you got from this person. Why is that? It's become burdensome. You think about them a lot and what could have been, and it burdens you. I think just by thinking about this person that you're calling them in. I think that's why this person's going to communicate. The thing is either you're going to communicate or they are. These 8 wands are being pushed into the future. It feels like you're going to be the one that's going to make communication with them. After trying to gain your courage, right? Trying to gain your courage, trying to learn about self. I think trying to be strong and courageous. You don't have the nerve to call or to connect or to send the message. And that's become a burden. You've been thinking about it for a while. I think the Strength card is looking at the 10 cups. And is it still viable is what you wonder. Is it still viable? Can I still have this long-term relationship? You think about this person. I don't think that you've spoken to them because the 4 of Pentacles is here. I think it's been really quiet. Strength card is Leo, which means someone wants to be seen, and that's why we see the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is I want to be seen, and now we're going to have to make conversation if I want you to see me, right? We have the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Someone here feels like they don't know you anymore, that maybe it's been Either there's been changes, maybe you've become more courageous, maybe you've become more courageous and more vocal in the things that you want in this relationship. I also feel like you are looking at the Ten of Pentacles and wondering if this long-term relationship, if you're in one right now, Capricorn, you might be thinking, is this too heavy for me? Is this long-term relationship become so burdensome I don't even know my person anymore? Six of Cups in the reverse is maybe I don't know you. Maybe I didn't know you as well as I thought I did. Maybe you aren't my soulmate. Maybe I'm the one that put that label on you. And that's what we're in danger of. When we don't manifest, when we force things, chase things, you may catch them. Absolutely. I always say whatever you chase is going to run. You will catch them eventually, but understand the reason why they were running, because they were supposed to leave your life. You're the one that tripped them and dragged them back. That's what it feels like. They were supposed to teach you a lesson and be gone. And this ended up in a long-term relationship instead. And now I feel like you don't even know them anymore. That you thought you did. The Six of Cups in the upright is about, having someone in your life for a long time. You know them really well. Maybe someone from childhood or someone that you spent a lot of years with getting to know. The Nine of Wands. Oh, you're gaining courage and you're coming out from behind the fear wall and you're beginning to investigate. Interesting. You're starting to either know the self, or you're starting to know your triggers, or you're starting to know what it is that hurt you in the past. And so you're realizing your patterns is what I want to say, Capricorn. You're beginning to realize your patterns. I think you know that you want to go. You're admiring the boats from the land. I think you just want to go on an adventure. You want to see what's in the boat. You want to see what's past the boat. Yeah, I feel like you want to go, but you're waiting. What are you waiting for? You're waiting for money, probably. You're waiting for finances. You're waiting to become financially independent or have enough money to support yourself. You may be in a relationship where your significant other brings in all the finances. You are dealing with an Emperor in reverse. To me, the Emperor in reverse is someone who has potential but is not living up to that potential because they have unhealed parts of them that are keeping them from moving forward. This could be you or this could be them. So your person could be the one who is the Emperor in reverse. The Emperor in reverse is someone who is not paying attention to all the lessons of all the kings. The Emperor is making decisions based on their own needs and not necessarily based on your needs. The Emperor might be siphoning money to you. I want to say like they might be giving you an allowance or don't go over this, or someone who's kind of really stingy and not very... is acting as though in scarcity, that they don't have enough, so they feel enough because they don't have enough. This person has had sharp words with you. You've had sharp words with this person. There's arguments going on. There's fighting going on. I feel there's harsh words. I feel like there's judgments that you two make upon each other. And I think that it feels like you go into a really honest conversation about feeling brokenhearted. You're feeling disappointed in a connection. 1, 2, 3 swords. I feel like this person comes at you with harsh words, and I feel like you can't stop it. When they start, the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords together tells me that communication, it's like this person pelts you or rapid fires at you, these insults or things that injure you or cut you. But I feel like they may apologize and you go back because the Judgment card is here. The Emperor, you keep giving the Emperor in reverse chances. Yeah, comes up as the Three of Swords. Broken heart in love, it's not working. You want commitment, but the only way you can get commitment is to be able to heal, and you're not healed. No, this is it's toxic energy. This person is saying harsh words to you, arguing with you. I feel like you want to get out of it, or the Nine of Pentacles wouldn't be here. I feel like you're waiting for the moment you can go, or you're waiting for the time when you have enough finances or enough stability to be able to stand on your own. And I feel like right now the Emperor in reverse is in charge of everything. But you think you can heal it. Understand this, okay? You think you can heal it, right? You feel like this is a connection that you want to keep, and you think that you can heal it. Absolutely you can. You can heal it. Yep. The sun is here. The sun is saying that there is growth to be had here if you want it. Spiritual, professional growth. The sun gives clarity to all things. And I think that you feel as though you can heal this. You can heal this connection. And I believe you're correct. But I don't believe you can heal this connection for the long haul. I feel like this is part of this judgment card, that you keep going back, bringing the Emperor back. And when the Emperor says sorry, you say, okay, let's try again. And there we go. We're back. We're back. Something we thought was dead, you've breathed life into it. It's like yeah. Sorry. Charlie just showed me someone who is like, in the hospital, hooked up to all sorts of things. It's like this relationship is in life support. That's what it feels like. Yeah, this is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. It's anxiety. It's not sleeping at night. It's the Five of Wands, beating yourself up. It's like this person's doing a number on your mental health. Beating yourself up, being in indecision. You continue to let this Emperor in reverse back. And then you try and invest again. You try and begin again. But look what's near. You move on. You move on and there's nothing. Silence. We're broken. It's over. On the outside looking in. But you know what? I think it's because you gain your wisdom. You gain your wisdom. You know that you are the Queen of Wands and you move forward and do your own thing. And nobody's going to tell you what to do. And that's the person you used to be, I believe, before you got into this relationship. Capricorn. All right. Toxic. Just going to say. We've got the Devil on board. Devil's always on board, by the way. Always on board with wrecking your life, for sure. If you let it, that is Capricorn energy. All right. Aquarius, here we are. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. This is for Aquarius, please, for this week. Sneak peek for this week for Aquarius, please. So we'll take that one, hey? Sneak peek for this week. Aquarius, if you're interested in a private read, please look below. My Black Friday prices are until the 15th of December. Still on. Look in the description to how to get to Wizio to book me there. My email address is there, by the way. If you ever want to just shoot me an email, you can do that. All right. May take some time to answer, but that's okay too if you're patient. Patience is not the order of business in this world, though. I'm just saying. All right. So Seven of Cups. We've got the Magician and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Aquarius, you're making a decision about something that you are manifesting. Up till now, I think that you've been kind of wondering what sort of decision or what decision it is that is best for you. It's overwhelming. I feel like you are going to make, I think that eventually it's going to become clear is what I want to say. You have all the tools. You have been manifesting it. You know what it looks like, tastes like, smells like you've gone through it over in your mind over and over again. And I think that there is, the Magician is here to tell you that your manifestations are going to arrive and will give you some stability. Queen of Pentacles is here. So in the near future is either financial stability or maybe a mate is coming, someone who is an earth sign possibly. You could also have Earth in your chart. We've got Earth, we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we've got Aries here. Seven of Cups. Confused about the manifestation, some of you are. Confused and overwhelmed about the manifestation. And that's the truth, right? Sometimes that we manifest what we want. We know what we want, but are we really feeling like we're worthy of it? Do we really have all the tools to be able to be partnered with the Queen of Pentacles, feminine or masculine, because that person's all about their pentacles, all about their money. They're very busy. They stay very busy. They're constantly manifesting. They like to keep their, this person is not a huge spender. They will give charity, but this person's not about spending money on themselves. They're about packing away their pentacles and having stability. So I feel like you are in manifestation mode, and you're trying to figure out what it is that you want. Do you actually want this manifestation? It's true. A lot of us, our minds change over a long time. You're not sure. You're just not sure, because you're not sure if this is the one. You're not sure if this person is the Nine of Cups. You have to make a decision about a manifestation. You need a plan. You need to go with it, is what I want to say. You need to kind of be specific with your manifestations. They could, and if you are too specific with your manifestations, no is an answer. If you are manifesting this person for 10 or 20 years and they haven't shown, there's your answer. You're just not listening. Who's going to wait 10 or 20 years, right? And if you're the one who's waiting 10 or 20 years and you haven't heard from them, silence is an answer. No is silent. Yeah. It feels like you're unsure. You're unsure about whether to close the cycle or not. But what I do know is this whole thing has become really burdensome for you, that you've been carrying a heavy burden of inaction, like not taking action. I feel like the Two of Cups in the reverse tells me that you have no idea. You'd be surprised about how many people that come to me for private readings say, I have no idea how they feel. Well, why haven't you asked them? Why don't we ask them? We don't ask them because maybe we're not ready, or maybe they're not ready. We don't ask them because we're scared of the answer. What if they say no? Well, then they say no and you carry on, and that's the deal, right? Nobody wants to hear the word no. They don't want to be denied. But the truth of the matter is that's where you sit. The Ten of Wands, that's where you sit, Aquarius. You sit in this burdensome energy. You're not letting things go. You're holding grudges. You're not allowing yourself to make a decision to free yourself from this situation that you don't know about, that you can't make a decision about, that you've been manifesting but still hasn't materialized. You've been waiting for the Emperor. Okay. Yeah, you've been waiting for the Emperor, and it's been a long time. And I did say 10 years. There are 10 pentacles on the Knight of Pentacles card. Yeah. So for some of you, you've been waiting an extra long time. And I'm just going to say, if you're the person who's been waiting, it's time for you to go back to the crossroads and go get some adventure, because you've left yourself burdened in the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You are avoiding change, avoiding the end, avoiding whatever it is, the rejection, the feeling rejected. That's what you're avoiding. I feel like you really need to get into your stable energy here. You really need to get into a more stable energy in order to make this decision. Two Cups in the reverse tells me it's not coming. I feel like the Emperor's not coming. It's coming up in the future, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Knight of Wands, Five of Swords. It was a really passionate argument that left you too silent and watching, or really gave you an idea of who this person is. I feel like this person has shown you who they are, and as Maya Angelou always has taught us over the years, when they show you who they are, believe them. I feel that silence is what you've gotten from the Emperor. I think you're supposed to believe that silence, that it is an answer. Five of Swords and the Page of Swords, that's 6 swords. I think you're just going to move along. You're going to move along. You are very passionate about this Emperor. And I think you thought it was going to end up in the Four of Wands. Four wands are on this card here. I think you thought it was going to end up in this enthralled, passionate, beautiful, stable relationship, and that's not how it's going here. The Five of Swords tells me that somebody is not making a move, or that there were sharp words, or that we just don't communicate anymore. We've just been watching, stalking and not talking. Yeah, there's no victory in a long-term relationship here. You've decided. Somebody has decided, whether it's you or them, someone's decided that this long-term relationship, there's no victory here. We're not coming out into the public and telling people we're dating. That's not what we're doing here. There's no victory here. Yeah. So we have 2 and 1 sword, which is 3, which is a broken heart. That you thought this was going to be a long-term relationship. I think it's time for you to heal. It's time for you to heal because there is love coming. There is romance on the way. And if you continue to hold open this cycle and not drop your burdens or drop the things that you've been waiting for, it's time for you, Aquarius. Now, the thing I was going to say, it's time for you to drop the burdens. And I don't think anything I'm going to say here in this reading is actually going to register because you've already made up your mind. You're the fixed sign. You think you know what's right. You think you know the answer. And I think that you're just ducking in here to see if the energies have changed. And honestly, I think that this is information. When I say that, if it's silent, the answer is a no, you're going to say, Elsie, you're full of crap and give me a thumbs down, right? Like the truth is what it is. That there's a reason sometimes that we don't get the things that we want, and that's because they're not for us. So I think that you are going to make a decision on a long-term relationship here. Something that you've been thinking about for a while. I feel like you do want to talk to this person. I don't feel like they're willing to give you an audience, to be honest. There's 10 swords. I think you're just supposed to drop it. I think you're just supposed to journal it out, go to psychology, whatever you got to do. It's the truth is this is not a partnership that is going to materialize. It is in words only, or it is in text only, or, this person keeps saying they're going to see you, going to come see you, and it never happens. And I think it makes you sad. I think you want to reconnect with this person, and I think you're trying to find the energy or the courage to do that. But I really think that if you thought that this was your soulmate, I think that this cycle is ending. Yeah. And it's time for you to work on yourself. Like, I feel like you're really hard on yourself, 5 of Wands, that you think it was all your fault. It must have been something you said. Oh my gosh, I showed them too many feelings. Or I feel like you beat yourself up about it, or that you have indecision about the reasons why this didn't work. But I just really feel like it wasn't supposed to. Temperance is supposed to heal you. It was a lesson you were supposed to learn. And 7 of Swords is where now, somebody lied to you. They may have lied to you about their feelings. And now you've got to heal from it, unfortunately. I really feel like that you need to let it go. Yeah, that you need to let this connection go. If you're the one who's been waiting forever, I feel you need to find a way to let it go, because it's not going to materialize. I just feel like it's not for you. If it hasn't shown up in this length of time, it's not going to show up. All right. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, always. All right, here we go. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Last but not least, my 2 fishes friends. Thank you so much for clicking here, for watching. If you're interested in a private reading, please let me know down below. Sorry, not down below, but look in the description down below. All the information you need is there. We have Black Friday prices that are on until the 15th of December. Okay, things are dropping here, so I'm just going to take whatever shows up here. Pisces, it's a mess. It's messy. It's not going to be easy. Oh, we should look at the bottom, right? There you are. Coming to the read. There you are. It's been quiet. This is the after tarot, by the way. Careful of the intake of alcohol and food over the holidays is what I want to say. You're about to get communication or speak to someone that you have been very quiet with. You've not shared anything with them. I love this card because the death is sneaking up on the 4 of Pentacles, which tells me that soon the silence is going to come to an end, or the not sharing is going to come to an end. It's something to do with the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like somebody's going to open up or say something or be more honest about the way they feel. Maybe it's the way they feel about work or feel about working on the self. This fellow is wearing a yarmulke. Three Pentacles. We're working on a partnership. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A partnership. There's people who have not been speaking here. I feel like with the Eight of Pentacles, it is Virgo energy. Somebody is looking at the situation and going over the details of why it's been so quiet. And I think there is somebody here who is deciding that it's time to open up to you or say something or show you their worth or tell you that they feel you have worth. They also want to talk to you, I feel, about being at the top of your game, whatever you do for your work, whether that's a business or working for another company, that they want to tell you how really proud they are. They've been watching you and watching your movements, and this person wants to express how proud they are of you, that you've been working so hard. But they are silent with you right now, understand. They are thinking about or considering a partnership. This person's looking down at the Three Pentacles. They're considering the partnership, but really looking over the details. This person is really slow at making decisions because this is Virgo energy, right? And the Virgo can get caught up in the details, right? And when we're overthinking it, Virgo is overthinking a lot, quite a bit actually. And when we're in that energy, we don't understand or don't see that we're overthinking it. Feel like we're just going over the details because we don't want to miss anything, but I really feel as though somebody here is looking over the details to make a decision. Someone may work away from home, so you may be traveling for work. You may work far away from home at certain periods or times, and maybe that's why there's no communication. This person, I feel, Pisces, is going to come at you when the silence ends here. The Four of Pentacles ends here, I feel like this person might offer to take you out or ask you to come out to like a holiday celebration. Look, these people are sharing a full-on meal, right? Well, the guy that's serving it to this guy doesn't look very happy. I'm just saying. Maybe your person has a holiday party or a holiday commitment that they have to go to. And they want you to come with them because they don't enjoy this kind of large gathering. They need a wingman or a wingwoman, it seems. I always say get you an extroverted friend to take to a party. Then you don't have to do much, right? Okay. So you haven't been talking to this person. It has been silent. We've got the Five Pentacles at the side of this card with the 3 on the bottom. I feel like you haven't spoken to this person and that the silence is about to end. The Lovers tells me that you really have feelings for this person, or that this person who is breaking the silence is about to make a decision and you're the one they choose. I feel like it's been a challenge for this communication to come to you. I say communication because this angel here is holding a sword, right? That we're cutting one person out. Somebody is cutting a person out. Or maybe you were cut out even though you were the lover. Or you could have just feel that you're cut out. Yeah. You could just feel that you've been cut out of the whole situation, or this person has cut you out. I think you've been out in the cold, trying to be strong, trying to be courageous, trying to work on you, that you have been asking the universe for help. I think it's been a time of being very much alone, walking around with your tail between your legs, like feeling unwanted, unloved. For somebody here, they have a trigger about rejection. They tend to burrow, I want to say, when they are rejected. Somebody is trying to regain their courage or their confidence since they've been cut out by someone that they saw as a choice in love or as the lover. It's been a while. There's been silence for a long time, possibly years, 6 years. I just want you to know, Pisces, that silence is an answer. The answer is no. I know you want to speak to them. I think you have a lot to say. I think that there is a time of communication that will come. The Knight of Pentacles is dragging their heels, right? It's the Virgo energy. The Virgo gets caught up in too many of the details and it slows them down. But honestly, your Virgo is the one you want to be your bookkeeper, right? The person who's going to go over all of it and is not going to miss a damn thing. I feel like someone's coming to speak with you, but someone is coming to speak with you in very honest terms. Not necessarily for the purpose of hurting you, but for the purpose of getting answers and being honest. At the top of this sword, you can see there's a butterfly. It feels like the conversation is going to transform the situation. We have the 10 of Wands. Somebody is still manifesting, even though they've been through a lot of hard stuff. Even though it's been tough getting here to the 10, I think somebody is now willing to drop the burdens, but they're still going to manifest. Somebody here is not giving up. Whether it's you or them, someone is not giving up. See, but that's the thing, right? We have to really feel that we're worth it. We have to really feel that we believe that this is for us, that we're ready to receive it. Because some of us are manifesting it, but we're not on the vibrational level to be able to successfully attract it to us. And if you're out there chasing, you're just grabbing your labels and throwing them on whoever, Pisces. If you're not waiting and manifesting, you could be chasing the wrong thing. Yeah, there's no justice here. I feel like you feel that you drop the burdens, you're ready to talk, you've been waiting a long time, you've been trying to gather the courage, just paying attention to your work and what's going on with you. And then I feel, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, it felt like right there, it felt like there was a shift of energy. As soon as I saw the 3 of Wands in the reverse, shift of energy to the Wheel of Fortune, I think you have been drowning yourself in work is what I want to say. You've been coping with your loneliness or being away from this person, the lover. You've been, or them being silent with you. You've been coping with it by using work. And I feel like you have become the Queen of Pentacles because of it. You have enough to share. You're very sharing and caring. Look at you. You've queened up. You are the queen. You are the one that people look at. They see you as stability. I feel that things are going to change in your favor here. There is change coming with the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like whatever is going on here is going to make you feel so good as the Queen of Pentacles that you're never going to want to go back. We are dealing with the fixed energies, which tells me that the Wheel of Fortune is only going to go forward, right? So we're never going back again. Fixed energy, that's what they do. They make a decision, put a line in the sand, and never cross it again. So we have Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, and Taurus. Yeah, you're headed to happiness. There is something you're going to invest in. Maybe possibly an opportunity that was given to you that you had decided was not the opportunity for you. Maybe someone offered you a cup and you said no thanks. This person's pouring out the cup, right? Maybe you said no thanks, but maybe you're now entertaining the idea of maybe that wasn't such a bad offer. You know, she's looking in the cup. Is there enough emotion in there? Is there enough emotion? Should I skedaddle? Should I leave? Because the 2 cups are poured out here. This person's trying to make a decision about what they want to do here, I feel. Yeah, they're going to take the Fool. Not after they beat themselves up about it, though, and do a little bit of healing. We've got the 3 of Cups, we've got the Hanged Man, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles. There is somebody here who has been thinking about someone who is in their individual energy, taking care of themselves, you know, standing in their power, and you want to take them out, or somebody wants to take you out, one of the two. Somebody is thinking about sacrificing the third party for you. Yep, and it's coming to an end. They are sacrificing the third party. If there is a person you've been waiting for a long while, this person, if you've heard that they're dating or whatever, this person is about to cut out the other person, the third party, in order to be able to come to you. They're ending it. And if that's not an ending, I don't know what is. They're ending the cycle and they're ending it completely. They're transforming. Their energy is transforming. It feels like they are growing and the person that they're with isn't growing in the way that they're growing. Your person could be a Scorpio. But I feel like what's going on here is that somebody is about to come to you because they have ended something with someone else. They're coming to you for the commitment. They've been thinking about it. They're kind of stuck in their energy right now, but they're thinking about it. They want to come to you for the commitment, the long-term commitment. All right, we'll see what happens in the week ahead, right? We will have readings coming up this week for you, Pisces. Thank you. If you made it to here, Pisces and cross watchers, thank you so much. I do appreciate you. Happy holidays to all of you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're well. I hope you're hugging as many people as you can. I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. Bye-bye.